I wonder if this has ever happened to you, where you're going along and you're feeling really relaxed and good about your life and your work life, your family, your friends, and just where you live. It's just like, oh, you've got the life. You feel blessed and grateful, but then all of a sudden, it's like the universe, something happens, and it's like the universe pulls the rug out from underneath you. Then what? Mm. Well, I know this happened to me multiple times, and I'm sure it's happened to you. But what you don't know about me is that I was able to find a way to work through this and figure it out and get to the other side. And I help my clients, and I see this in them and spiritual people all the time with this happens. And so here you are, literally, where, you've had a great weekend, you're relaxed, you had fun with friends or family, and then like it's Sunday night, and then all of a sudden you get a text about some huge change at work, or you get a phone call from a landlord that they're selling their house and you've got to move, or you get a call from one of your siblings that your parents are like have fallen, and that now is finally the time where you're going to need to help them move into a senior care facility. And it's, or maybe you discover texts and emails that your spouse is having with someone else. And what does that mean? So it's something that's big and complicated. And now what? What do you do? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Catherine Walters, and I'm an intuitive ignition catalyst. And I help evolutionary leaders and soulpreneurs to handle these transitions, not only as they're going through them, but then even after, so that they can continue to grow with grace and ease and flow and navigate these universal changes with ease and grace. And so I, to be honest, when these first used to happen to me, I was like drama queen and react city. It's like I would, curse and scream and why is this happening to me? And, of course that didn't work. And then I would, I'd start to blame myself and think I wasn't good enough or not worthy or I did something wrong. And I'd work harder and try to do better, try to be perfect. That was just exhausting and that didn't work. And then as I started to work on myself and discovered meditation and energy healing, hypnosis, and yoga and spiritual yoga, things started to change. And I wouldn't maybe react so quickly. And then as time, even more time went on, I was able to come to that place inside where I could understand what was truly happening, what the universe was telling me, and move through it, move into a higher vibration. And so I have a question for you. What do you notice or feel inside when you are shocked by the universe and something like erupts in your face? How do you feel? If you want to write a word in the comments or just put a little heart emoji that you have a feeling, that would be great. Some possibilities might be shocked, completely confused, angry or combative, in a state of disbelief, overwhelmed. And what I know from years of working on myself and working with many clients is that there are some things in the moment when this shock happens that it's essential to keep in mind to be able to respond instead of react. And the first one is breathe. May seem like so simple and like, whatever, but connect with your breath. The second is to ask for support, ask for help, divine or otherwise. And the third is to know that the divine or the universe or source creator, all that is, your guardian angels, unseen, non-physical beings, they actually have your back. You are not alone. And I know since you are an evolutionary leader and you're able to handle so much and you're the go-to person, you're successful and the one that has the answers. So to not have the answers of what to do next, especially in something big where you are so shocked, that it really helps to have the support of someone who's been there that can guide you through this and be on your side all the way in a unique way that's tailored for you. And that's exactly what I do with my one-on-one clients is I help them navigate their challenges, help them find those clear next steps, help them do so with energy and vitality and really connect to the power within themselves and all aspects of them, and to also help them to let go of those things that they no longer need as they evolve into this higher version of themselves. And so if you have felt, if the universe has pulled out the rug from underneath you in some way, shape, or form, and you're like, what do I do? Or besides it, you just don't know. And this is so not you because you do know usually, but wow, this one's got you like, it's blown your mind. And you know there are answers. And you know the universe is there, but are they really in this situation? Because it certainly doesn't feel like it. And you want to renew your faith and trust and surrender, but all those spiritual things, they don't seem to be working. And yet you want them to work. You know that if you had support, that you could, that you feel in a way, not only support, but that in a sense you feel a little bit embarrassed because you know you should count on them. You have always counted them on them in the past, but this time it's a lot harder. And you really are ready to move through this, to make this huge trajectory, this giant leap on your spiritual path, and be able to see that this, whatever inciting event and incident that happened to you was actually the most amazing transformative gift. And you'd like to see it that way. And yes, I know you've done workshops and seminars and retreats. You've created vision boards. You have spiritual practices that you've relied on in the past, but maybe it's time to upgrade those into a way that speaks to you now and to develop an even stronger connection, an even more mature connection with the divine, as co-creating with the divine. then I invite you to have a conversation with me. And we'll look at what's that, how did the universe pull the rug out from beneath you? And what are the clear next steps that you can do to move you forward on your path with ease and grace? So let's chat. The link is below, and I send you love and blessings. Namaste.